Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are testing the new track down to the smelter and gonna see if we can get the lumber cars out of here, or the lumber and beams, whatever, if we can get Betsy out of here or at least down from here. So that's gonna be the task. Just hooked up to these two cars that we had parked over here, got them unloaded now, so that'll start us running some coal or iron, excuse me. Not that we have a lot of money, but there we go. At least we made some money. Try to get back up. Definitely going to need to buy a new locomotive, as we figured out running these just up this to the mine was too hard for the Porter Type 2. So we'll be picking up a new locomotive soon. Will be the goal. Have to make sure we can get this down out of here and then get it back up on the other side. So that should work out. The track laid down pretty easy on the way down. Smoothed out a few of the problems we've had in the past. So I'm hoping it goes pretty well, but then you never know, because this one is a bit of a wild card. Downshoot did just go with the wooden trestle bridge. Pretty much anywhere that we did bridge work, it was all wooden trestle, except we do have one section of steel bridge when we get down pretty much all the way down to the smelter. That last cross is made of iron. Some of the places are steel. We did get pretty close to the mountain in a few places, so it's going to be interesting to see if the cars actually hit it or not. We'll just have to see how it goes. We'll definitely be pushing the trees back a little further so we get some better views, but as of yet have not done that. Tried to just kind of keep the wall work down as low as possible, honestly, and just pretty much followed the ground where possible. So I think the steepest we went down in any one place is 8.5% grade. So there is the steep section, which we're coming up on in just a second. This is going to be one of the close to the wall. Make sure we don't hit anything. Okay, so that looks good. And then now if we can get through the S's or the S curve, okay, that'll be the next 100% brake there. See if that gets us through it. And then we'll let off the brake as we come out of the S curve, let the train spread back out. Of course, Betsy is going speed wobble on us, so we'll have to slow it down a little bit there. And it looks like everything came out okay, so good to go. Back on the gas. Shouldn't have too much problems from here. Should be fairly smooth sailing. Can't complain about bringing the track down this time. Most of it's actually pretty smooth, not too janky, I don't think. We have some little weebles and wobbles in there, but you know, I'm not looking for perfection straight either. This is just 3-foot rail after all, and some authentic wiggle, I think, is just that, authentic. I don't think it was ever too perfect. So, ooh, this got a little sharp. We probably could come back in here and smooth this out a little bit, as that seems we are picking up a speed wobble. So we'll slow that down just a bit. That's another little steep drop there, 5.5% if I remember right, just to keep the groundwork low. But again, this is all a downhill run loaded for us, or you know, completely unloaded if we're taking wood cars back. So I'm not too worried about the grading. Dropping off quick, pretty close to the ground here, hoping we don't have too many pull problems. We've kind of noticed that with the beta splines, running into some problems with when the grass, you see the grass poking out between the rails, you can run into some bog down issues. Have to cut that tree back, that tree. Hopefully this doesn't get too sharp up here for a turn. This is pretty much a U-turn, and this one gets to be a little bit of a pain to lay, but I think it should be okay. We'll just have to see how the local handles it. That seems pretty good. Let's see if we can close out the turn without a problem. Let go of the throttle, as we'll be picking up some downhill speed here. So that all seemed to work out okay. Not seeing too many problems there. Happy with that. Go ahead. Oop, we do not want to go ahead and just let it run here. And we do need some brakes. Quite a bit of brakes actually, because this part again gets pretty steep. So we will just go ahead and throw all the brake on to keep the speed wobble down. Once we get through this, then we should be back to a little more normal type of grades. And by normal, I mean in and around the between 2 and 3%. One last sharp kick. Hopefully we don't have a problem here. Cars look good, not buckling. Alright, and this is a steel girder bridge piece that is in, so that seems to be good. It feeds right across there. Now everything should be pretty normalized, at least inside the window of, what shouldn't cause us any kind of problems anyway. So hopefully that checks all out. Probably don't need to run with a lot of throttle on the way down this, as it is a 2.5% downgrade, or downhill grade the whole way. Can probably just kind of free cruise it, hit some brakes when we start picking up the speed wobble. You can really start to see, Betsy, when she starts bopping around, she's getting that speed wobble thing going on. She's about to want to kick off the rails. So you either got to do something on a with a brake on a car, or go ahead and apply the brake on the locomotive. At least that's what I find, to avoid derailing. This in here, I wasn't exactly sure. I almost followed this around all the way. Then I thought I was getting kind of too close to the smelter itself to give us room to turn and decide what to do with our track. Guess we do have one pretty sharp snap here. Hopefully we don't have any problems. Doesn't look like anything is buckling, so that's good. As long as the cars don't buckle together, everything should go okay. Did kind of just go with the classic swivel drop here for now, just to get things set up. Not sure with how we'll keep that or not. And there we go. So that is going to be the run down to the smelter from the iron mine. And soon we'll get to start dropping off some of that iron ore, which is the first pretty good money load in the game, and that should get us going with our locomotive. So I'm not exactly sure if I want to try to just do a hopper car and just try to see if we can pull off one hopper car with Betsy, or what the deal is if we'll run enough wood to get a new locomotive first. Open to suggestions. If you have them, kick them in the comments down below, but we'll be making that decision coming up probably here this weekend. So there we go. I think we'll call that one a win. The track definitely worked. Don't have to fix anything there that we know of, so I'm liking it as a win. So there we go. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.